Welcome to Classical Exercise 7. We're going to create and edit a movie. In this exercise you will learn how to use a video editing software package to complete the following tasks. First task will be merge 3 video clips. We're going to add an audio file to those video clips. We're going to create a smooth transition between the movies, and then we're going to insert some opening titles and closing credits. At the end of the movie we're going to export the completed movie, and voila, our movie is done. We're going to be using a package called Shotcut. This is video editing software. For more detailed explanation on how to use Shotcut, you should watch the video tutorials which are recorded at this website address. There's lots of good stuff there. Okay, I've launched the program called Shotcut, and it should look something like this. Click on Playlist and click on Timeline. Go to the CE7 folder and you should be able to drag these movies into our playlist. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. You should be able to get it to look like this. I pressed X to close this window and clicked here again, playlist, to get the playlists here. We're now going to insert a timeline at the bottom. What we want to do is add a video track, and I'd like to add an audio track. Going over to these dots here to drag this up so I've got a bit more space to see things. Double clicked on Frog, we press play here. There's the Frog video. Pause this. I'd like this Frog video to be at the moment not 19 seconds but 10 seconds, so you can go down here and click on the arrow carefully on the end here and drag that arrow down to around about 10 seconds. Once you've done that, we should be able to just click the tick, and now you see it's 10 seconds. The giraffe and hedgehog are about 10 seconds, so I'm going to now do the same for the squirrel. I'm going to click on the arrow here and take it down to around about 10 seconds, and then click on tick, and now you can see they're all about 10 seconds. Now we can insert the 4 videos. Here's one, just drag, pop it onto the video line. The giraffe, drag him onto the video line. The hedgehog, drag him onto the video line. And the squirrel, drag him onto the video line. Press play and you'll see that the video will play. Take this marker right back to the beginning and press play, and you should see that the video plays. Running through nothing here, then going through to the frog, and we'll get 10 seconds of the frog, and then we're going to gap and a gap and a gap. Now we're going to have to take these gaps out and insert some transitions in a moment. There's the gap. If you right click on one of these green areas and click remove, you can see that the gaps are taken up. Right click, remove, and right click, remove. I'm also going to, you'll notice there's some music here called Sleep Away. It's an MP3 file. I'm going to drag and pop that into my playlist. So we'll just drag Sleep Away onto the audio section. And here. Drag that onto there. So now, when we press play, drag the marker right back to the beginning. And if you press play, you'll notice that the audio starts to come in. Now we can drag this audio right to the beginning so that we get the music. So we've done task 1, we've done task 2, we now create transition between the movies. The simplest way to create transitions is to grab the portion of video and just drag it to the left, and you're going to have a bit of overlap there. And the same here. I think we're just going to right click on the green here, remove that, then slide it across for the transition. Same again. Remove that and slide that across for the transition. And that should be it. Make that transition a bit smaller. And now we've done that transition. I'm going to create some opening credits. So do File, Open Other, and if you click on Color here, we can just define some blank screen. We'll go for a nice blue screen here. Okay. And we're going to just slide that to the left, and I've got it there. We'll put this blue screen at the front, so I'm just going to do is drag these to the right. The clip seems to work, so you just push things along, create a bit of space at the front for our titles. Make sure you move things up to the right enough to create the space. Now we've got the space at the front here. Double click on this blue screen here. At the moment it's set to 10 minutes. That's far too long, so I'm going to get that right and cut that right down to 10 seconds. Make sure you click on filters, because if you click on plus now, what we're going to try and do is click on this screen here, and you'll find an option for text. That's what we're looking for, text. There it is, and we can add some text here. At the moment it's been set to just this time code. We'll delete that time code and we'll just put Animal Farm, and that's our text. You can click on this arrow, you can move the text around the screen, you can resize it, and that's what's going to be our title at the beginning. So I've typed Animal Farm in there, and now, because I've made sure it's only 10 seconds long and the gap is more than 10 seconds, it won't work if the gap's less. Now you can drag that into the gap, and if you move the marker back to the beginning, you can see we've got the Animal Farm intro. You can click on this grey area here and remove, and if we want to, we can also reduce this down to a shorter time if we prefer. And we can just play that and you'll see it transition. I'm going to do the same for the end credits, and I'm going to do that same again by doing Open Other. I'm going to create the color. We'll use the same color. Okay. And then this obviously is a bit too long. Grab the piece at the end, make this 20 seconds, and then going to click on filter, going to set the text again. And I'm going to edit this text. There we go. So you click on the plus here and adds the thank you for watching to that playlist. And now I should be able to select number 7 and pop it right down at the end. And right click that, remove, and perhaps even put a little overlap in there. And we are done. And you can just hear now the final section. I just take it to here. And there it goes. Final video, just File, Export Video, use the default settings, export file, and it gives you a file name which you now can save and go and check it all works afterwards. Save that file and then open the MP4. Once you've defined where the file is saving, on the right here you'll see it creating the MP4 file. It takes probably about 2 minutes to do that. Hope you enjoy.